We've got Magic Beach Motel gets a new reprieve for now. Plans to tear down a beloved 75-year-old motel in Vilano Beach have stopped, at least for now. Developer Rick Johnston wanted to demolish the iconic Magic Beach Motel to make way for new condos and businesses, but that plan was unanimously rejected by St. Johns County's Cultural Resource Review Board. The board ruled Johnston's proposal failed to properly recognize the cultural value of the building, which has stood by Vilano Beach for decades. While not a state-recognized landmark, the motel was designated as a culturally significant building backed by the county in 2021, meaning any demolition requires board approval. The current owner, Tahal Patel, says the motel is losing money and not worth renovating, but board chair Leslie Keys pushed back, noting property owners are still responsible for keeping buildings in working order, and allowing it to fall into disrepair is not a justification for demolition. Local residents packed the meeting to voice their opposition, among them historic preservation advocate Sally O'Hara, who said the proposal lacked community input and would damage the neighborhood's character. Johnston had proposed incorporating design elements from the motel into his new development, but the board ruled that was not enough. The decision can be appealed. Johnston now has 30 days to bring the case before the St. Johns County Commission, which will have the final say. Until then, the Magic Beach Motel remains standing. Thoughts on the Magic Beach Motel?
I think it's one that we're going to end up in mediation. We're going to lose, and they're going to end up getting what they want, because property rights, all these people that are complaining, buy it.
Yeah.
Sorry. I mean, and it really doesn't have, it's 75 years old. Hotels have to be renovated. I agree that the hotels have to be renovated and upkept to stay relevant. But a one-story hotel in that location giving you zero beach views is a loss of, it's a loss of the value of the property. So, and also it's a loss of taxpayers ad valorem that's coming in, because the state of the hotel is probably just what the property value is worth. If you build a hotel there, that's a $20-30 million hotel that's taxable at that level.
Yeah.
So, taxpayers are losing on this, and I know people are like, oh, well, he's so special. It's so special. It's, a hotel that really was irrelevant until it had the TV show on it.
Yeah.
And the TV show only lasts like a season and a half.
Yeah.
So take the TV show out of it. Does it still have the same feeling on it? I don't know. So I'm always kind of lean towards the property rights side of it, and the true value of it. And that hotel's not going to be there in 20 years.
Yeah.
It's either going to fall into complete disarray, which, was what
is currently
Ms. Keys was talking about.
Yeah.
Dr. Keys was talking about. Or, the courts are going to say, this guy has a right to do what he wants with it. It's within your code, and he's allowed to do that.
Well, I feel like he's trying to, like you said, he incorporated elements of the building into the new plans. There's saltwater air is completely detrimental to concrete. I mean, it's concrete, everything. Saltwater air is just detrimental to human structures. And so you have to rebuild these things. If he's going to incorporate some aspect, some element, some throwback to the building, then that's probably the best you're going to get. I mean, he owns the property. If he's trying to play nice and, okay, remember how cool this was, it had that nice kitschy feel, then maybe play nice with him, because he can always scrap that.
It doesn't fit in.
Then
it doesn't fit in with it has the old, and I'll grant it, it's got the old, like, South Florida lights to it and stuff like that. That doesn't fit into what Vilano is doing. I mean, the Hyatt doesn't have that. The new Holiday Inn doesn't have that. I mean, so it's not really keeping up with where it's at. So
yeah,
I and to be very clear, I work for a hotelier. This is not my hotelier. I have zero affiliation with this at all. But there's a time where property rights has to come into play, and it's always these armchair quarterbacks who want to sit there and yell at this person about their property. But I guarantee you, if that man went to their house and told them what they could put on their porch, they would be up in arms.
They might have an opinion.
Yeah, they'd be up in arms. I mean, so I think it's one that we're probably going to lose in mediation, even if the county votes it down, because it's an allowable use. So so I think this one's the Board of County Commissions in a tough spot.
Yeah.
So either way they vote, they're gonna get yelled at.
Yeah.
So there's no good answer for
it seems to be the theme for the county commissioners.
There's no good answer for the five county commissioners on this one.
Yeah. I mean, play nice with the guy and maybe he'll give you some nod to the building, but the more you anger him, the more you're going to get the 47 no parking signs, because he's going to tell you to pound sand and he's going to be annoyed.
Yeah. So I mean, this one's probably got 2 years and the county's going to lose money. So we'll see in 2 years. But I mean, it's delayed for right now, and hopefully this gentleman doesn't lose too much money.
Yeah.
Doing what he's doing. So
yeah. All right.